I just took all my supplements and I'm drinking, I don't know if I should, but this little quartz. There's music in the background, so I have to talk quickly. It's not more than 30 seconds. Actually, I can pause really quick. I told you I got this little quartz bowl. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I'm just drinking. I try to drink a glass this big in the morning. Here's a book I was telling you that I ordered. I finally went and picked it up from my old apartment. I'm gonna try to make, sorry, bless me, one of these recipes tonight, but it's this Nourishing Superfood Bowls book, and I want to get like really pretty ceramic bowls. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, or like even Etsy shops or big brands, whatever, I'm not too picky of like ceramic bowls. Ideally, I'd love to order some like handmade ones to support someone. So if you want to let me know, but there's like breakfast bowls and then like actual bowls, and a lot of them are vegan. Like a lot of them are vegan. I think that when she made this, she knew that a lot of vegans would be purchasing this book. And all of them are really quick to make. Most of it's just like the prep time. There's smoothie bowls in the beginning and then like other stuff. So I'm gonna try, my goal is to try to cook like 3 bowls a week. I'm also having Bulletproof in this little cup. It says, "You had me at meow." My best friend Sam, who's in New York, she got this for me for like Christmas or my birthday. One of those. Or like, yeah, I think it's Christmas or my birthday. She sent it to me. I love it so much, Sam, if you're watching. But I'm really busy, not busy, but productive day today. I need to go meditate and head out to the gym right now. When I get back, I have 2 videos I need to work on, and my mom, I'm not showing myself right now because they look really rough. Also, it's day 3 of my chemical peel, so the first day you get it, it's honestly excruciating. Then yesterday, my skin was just like red and really tight, which is fine. It didn't even look that red, like you could easily cover it with makeup. And I woke up this morning and like the lower half of my face is completely peeling off, like goodbye, like peeling so hard, but the skin under it is so fresh. I'm so excited. The rest is supposed to peel off today and tomorrow, and then Friday, which is actually my birthday, is supposed to be the best. Like all the old skin should be off and your new skin should be like glowing and thriving. So I'll let you know how it goes. Honestly, like I think in the end my evaluation is gonna be like, is it worth it? It was excruciating pain. That's the thing. Like if it was lighter pain, my skin will look good, I think it's worth it, but it's just like it's so excruciating. Like I don't know, but I guess it's only like 5 minutes of that pain, and it helps get rid of discoloration if you do it multiple times. Like I already see right now after one time of doing it that like a lot of my dark spots, like from my like previous stuff. Hi, Cookie. Bonichi. Bonichi. Good morning. Say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. A lot of my dark spots are gone. Just from one session, and like the peel was like $90, and think about getting like any type of like skincare on Sephora to try to lighten dark spots. It's always going to be more than that. So yeah, I agree, right, Cokie? But Coco has no dark spots. She's perfect. Good morning. So it's a little bit later in the day. Well, it's like about 11 o'clock right now, and I don't know, I have like a lot of updates. I vlogged this morning when I took my supplements, but basically like a few updates. So I don't know why, but lately I feel like intuitively I've been wanting to go to Pilates a lot more than just to go do a workout at Equinox, which is really interesting. I know someone may think it's irrelevant, but it's like it just ties back to the idea of listening to your body. Everyone always says that, and I feel like it's like such I don't know, like almost everyone's like, listen to your body, listen to your body. And it's just like, it's very vague, because someone could be like, well, my body says it wants chips, or like my body says it wants a cookie, and like that's not actually what's best for you. That's just like when you're like hungry, your immediate brain reaction to get sugar. Anyway, it's a whole different tangent, but I feel like it's really not difficult, but it takes time sometimes to develop like a true intuition with your body and like what it wants at certain times, especially in regards to working out. Because so basically I work out every day because I'm just transferring some files you can hear him for a video, but because it makes me feel really good. Like it wakes me up in the morning. I mean, there's so much science behind what working out does for you. It makes me feel like energized. It helps me de-stress if I'm ever stressed. It just like, it lifts my mood. I like feel really good after. I get like a positive momentum. And normally I go and I do like a workout. Like I said, Equinox, I do Stairmaster, I do weights, and then I do mat exercises. And then I normally would do, I had a phase where I was doing yoga a ton, and then I had a phase, I do Pilates every week, at least once a week. But lately, like, it's what I've been wanting to do like every single day. Like I went yesterday, and this morning, like right before I was about to meditate, I just like was like, I don't want to go do Stairmaster and like go to the gym. Like I don't know why. Maybe I feel like my body's craving a little bit of a more peaceful environment. I know that sounds like so interesting, but maybe someone else who's like I'm sure a lot of you guys are into spirituality and stuff. I feel like I'm very, very, very in tune with myself. Like I know exactly like how I feel like in every moment. I pretty much always know why I feel a certain way. Like I intuitively like get like guidance. Like I don't know, like I feel like that gym environment is just like really intense for me lately. Like everyone's like, I don't know, I'm sure if you're at a huge gym, it's like everyone's like on machines and it's like loud music and everyone's just like going. And I don't know why, but that's like been like stressing me out, which sounds like so, I completely understand, like you're like, LOL, play, like it's stressing me out, but I don't know, I feel like I've been craving a little bit more of a peaceful environment. And I think that maybe like it's just because it helps create like peace within me. Like obviously I meditate every single morning, everything like that, but I remember when I was doing yoga a lot more and I was just like more peace, like more calm with myself, I was feeling a lot better, like less like, I don't know, I don't want to say like anxious, but I just haven't been craving that. Like I remember I would crave that. I'm like, I can't wait to go to the gym, like yes, like go do Stairmaster, like F yeah, like lift, like do all of that. And lately I've been like, I just really want to go to Pilates all the time, and it's actually really convenient. There's a Pilates place I walk to, it's literally a 10-minute walk. So it's actually from Fabletics. I'm doing a haul with them, but their stuff, I've had this for months, is amazing. I'm gonna have like a link where they gave me this code where you guys can get 2 pairs of leggings for $24. So that video should go up really soon. It's super exciting. But basically, so I'm basically, so instead of, usually I wake up at like 7:30 and go to like meditate, make bulletproof, and go to the gym right away. Today I worked on some video stuff. I told you guys my mom is launching a YouTube channel. A ton of you guys were asking her to, like, it was insane. I feel like she probably gets more requests than me sometimes, but everyone's wanting her to start a YouTube channel because she's really educated in spirituality, manifestation. She's a PhD in physics, so she can really explain on a super like scientific level how every frequency affects your entire body and all the protons, electrons, neutrons, everything like that. Like she can really break it down. So her first video should be going up today. When you're seeing this, it should be up. So I'll link her first video down below if you're more interested in like she'll have more like educational type of videos on spirituality. If you don't know, my mom owns like hand makes all her crystal bracelets and does Reiki and tarot and all that type of stuff. So she's awesome. But yeah, anyway, I want to update you also on my peel. So like I peeled off a ton of my skin, but this is day 3. I'm wearing no makeup at all. My skin, yeah, it's a little like red, but like I peeled off, and I used up my Clarisonic this morning, but like this is my fresh layer of skin in some areas. My face was really red, so you can kind of see the discoloration because it's like heightened, but my skin is a lot clearer. It's hard to tell. Like I honestly haven't been breaking out a lot. I think it's because I've been eating really clean, thank gosh, and like I realized I was really allergic to soy and I haven't been eating soy and I feel so much better. But basically my skin's like, the forehead hasn't peeled in. You can see the forehead's like thicker because it's like that layer of skin is still there. My cheeks are pretty much peeled. My nose is starting to peel. My cheeks, I've like rubbed them a lot, are pretty much peeled, and so the fresh skin feels so soft under it. I was gonna put on a little bit of makeup for Pilates, but I don't think I'm going to because like, I don't know. Also like I don't really want to like, I feel like I usually want to shower in the morning. I shower morning and night usually. I don't want to shower this morning. Like I don't know, I'm not gross or anything like that, and I don't really sweat too hard at Pilates. Like I sweat, but I don't know, it almost gives you like a glow, which may sound gross to some people, but I don't know. So it's an update on my face. I'm really liking it, honestly. I can tell that when this peel is done, my skin is gonna be really like soft and really nice. And I feel like my makeup's even been applying better lately. And I've also been loving that Huda Beauty foundation. I finally got it in my shade, which is Cheesecake. Even that one's a little light, which is crazy. But once this all scrubs off, I feel like it's gonna be really good. I can tell you if it's worth it. It's like, it is worth it, but it's just really painful. So like, I don't know how I'm gonna have to like bring myself to do it again. Like I'm just gonna have to like force myself to go once a month so that like all my discoloration can go away, because now that I can keep my skin clear, because I know it's like the food is the biggest thing, and if I can just clear up the discoloration, then my skin can be perfectly clear, which would be really nice. But yeah, it's kind of brisk outside. I'm eating some oatmeal with some blueberries and bananas, and then I'm gonna go head to my Pilates class, and after that I have an appointment with my holistic doctor. Like I have a weekly check-in, and she'll change my dosages or anything like that, so I'll talk about that after I go there. But I'm really excited, so let's go to Pilates and then we'll go to that appointment. And later this evening I have a vlog to edit, and I want to go to the grocery store to make a bowl. Hi guys, oh my gosh, I'm currently at a stoplight, and this happens to me so often. Like I pull up next to somebody who has their window down, and then I'm vlogging, and so then they stare at me the entire time. Anyway, I already talked to you guys this morning. Yeah, I did, right? I was showing you how my face is peeling. It's peeling so much more. Basically, and what I'm going to do today is use the Peter Thomas Firm X I guess I don't want to say cleanser, it's kind of like, if anyone else has it, you know what I'm talking about. It's this like product, you put it on dry skin and you rub your face with it, and it basically exfoliates all your dead skin off of it, and that's really, really good to do. I would do that like once a week, and it makes your skin like look like a bit baby fresh. And so in between like chemical peels, because you can only do them once a month, honestly it's already like pretty intense for your skin. I bet some people would even say to do it less than once a month, but most people say like once every 4 weeks is good for your skin / okay, because it's just like peeling off the dead skin. Your skin consistently regenerates. It's not like harming it or anything like that, especially if you're, depends on what kind of solution you're using too. But so I'm going to use that to this evening, like scrub off a ton of it, because like I don't want to peel that much tomorrow, maybe like a little bit, and then Friday I don't really want to peel it all, and I shouldn't. Like on the 5th day you shouldn't at all technically. Drive a little aggressive, but my right cheek is like, I don't know if you can see on camera from like this far with the lighting, but this whole side's all like cracked off, like all completely. It's honestly kind of crazy. My forehead is kind of peely, but not like fully. So I'm getting pulled over right now. Oh my gosh, that feeling. Well, Starbucks drive-thru. I honestly would have time to go, but I'm just gonna not. I just went to my holistic. This is so bizarre. Like, I don't know if he's in the middle of pulling someone over. It's like the most uncomfortable thing. But I just went to my holistic doctor for my like weekly checkup. And I knew when I mentioned that I was going to a holistic doctor, people would have mixed feelings. Like, some people are very, I don't want to say technical, but very just like antibiotics or die, and like that's fine. Everyone has a different approach. I feel like anything can be cured holistically, honestly, by your own body or with the help of like natural products, food, herbs, etc. Don't fucking honk at me. But you know when someone's honking, you don't know if it's at you, but you still think it's at you, and you're like, simmer down. But I basically went for a weekly checkup. There's a weekly checkup once a week, and the only thing is that's kind of annoying is it's kind of, it's not far, but there's LA traffic is like everywhere it's an hour. I'm not kidding you. To go anywhere it's an hour. Once I drove about 1 point something miles, like that's like so close. That should be what, 5 minutes? It took me 40 minutes. Like, it's just psychotic sometimes. Oh my gosh, I'm driving past this place called like, it's like some sort of sex shop. I don't know, it's just, wow. Anyway, my dosages, everything's doing better. Like, she checked everything and everything's doing better, so that's good. She's saying, I was saying how I want to be in deeper sleep, and she's saying like, oh, we can add magnesium, but once we deal with something else first, because like, you know, like my nose has been stuffy and it's going down a lot. Like, it's probably like 30% gone. She's just saying because I've had it for so long. I had it for like 4 months. My nose is stuffy. I had so much like mucus buildup after being sick, so it takes a little bit longer to go down. But I can tell at night now I can finally sleep. Before, my nose was so stuffy, like I couldn't even sleep. Now like it's stuffy, but it's really light stuffy that I can sleep like fine. But yeah, so I'm really happy about the improvement. But what I was saying is, it's just kind of with traffic, it takes like an hour to get there, an hour to get back. Oh my gosh, this car like didn't go. Oh my gosh. Sometimes people like, it's always Uber drivers too that like drive kind of deranged. Like, you can't just like stop like that. Okay, I need to stop focusing on the negative drivers. Drivers are nice, drivers are great, drivers are considerate. They let me in. I wish a helicopter. I love helicopters. But basically my dosage of Albizia went down, which is for your sinuses. I used to have to take 2 in the morning and then 2 in the evening. I know I said I wouldn't talk about my dosages because I don't want someone to just like hear my prescription, do the same things. It's all based on your person. She does like all this testing and intuitive testing, and I guess I can say where I go. I'm not sponsored at all, like I pay to go myself. Her name is Christy, and the place is called Ideal Bodies. It's in Glendale. If you go, feel free to tell her you sent me. I think that it's a referral program. If you tell her that I sent you, you get like half off or something. She doesn't even know about me or that I like do social media or anything like that, so it's not like some sort of my deal with her. But if you want to get half off, you can go to her. So yeah, obviously it's just like all to drive in traffic from Beverly Hills to Glendale back and forth. It's a lot, but it's definitely like worth it because I can tell I'm feeling so much better and so much more energized. And I really, really like the Mintran, which is supposed to, okay, a lot of people, someone commented on my last 2 vlogs ago or something, or 3 vlogs ago at this point. I was like, oh man, you're so anxious, blah blah blah. It's just like so funny because I'm just naturally super energetic and charged. That's how I am. Like, I don't know. Also, I want to, okay, so I don't know, I usually don't really address like drag comments, but sometimes like the comments are, I don't want to say, sometimes the comments are just like so ridiculous that it's like, fine, I'll fucking address it. But someone was like basically saying that like how do you say you're not going to identify with some sort of disorder like anxiety or something, but you'll identify with a Gemini? Because I am a Gemini. It's a fact. I was born on this date, and I am. So like I can identify with that, and I identify the positive characteristics of it. Identifying saying like I have anxiety, cancel critically, or something like that, like that's not a given. Like you're choosing to identify with that. Yes, I'm sure you get anxious, you know, but like that's not. It's not like that's like a complete fact. Like if you're born on a certain day, like that is a certain day, certain time. You pull up your chart, that's your chart. Like this, it's not like it can go away. It can be present sometimes. Like sometimes it's your chart, sometimes it's not your chart. Like it's always your chart. Versus anxiety, you're not always anxious. And you don't have to take my tips or anything like that. I'm not ever telling anyone to. I just don't think that. I think that puts you in victim mode. I think that when you empower yourself, you admit your mistakes or admit your successes. And be like, I did that. It could be like you meant you were not in a good mood, and so you meant something negative. And like I was saying, like, you know what I mean? So clearly, whatever I'm sharing is working for me, and I'm never saying I'm guaranteeing anything to work for you. But it's just like funny if someone tries to find like some sort of like flaw or something to pick at. I guess it's just, I don't know, it's just like funny to me. So that's why I would never identify with certain disorder, even if you are feeling depressed or X, Y, and Z. And like I don't need to get into it, but like I've also been very sad, but I'm never gonna like identify with it, you know what I mean? Like I just always remember it's in my power, and it's what I'm choosing to be X, Y, and Z. Like I don't know how to explain that to you. Once and the people who are gonna be like, no, I refuse, like it is happening to me, those are people that it's like, well, keeps like, you may be right, but it doesn't change the fact of what's gonna come into your life. Like I listen to Abraham Hicks a lot, and maybe some of you do too, but she always talks about the same thing. It's like, you may be so right to be sad. Like, yeah, you might be right, but like, does that change the fact that you're sad? Like, would you rather be sad and right, or like happy and like not paying attention to something currently so that you can lift your frequency to attract something different into your life? Like, that's just how it works. And I don't know, so that's why I personally don't play victim in that sense. And I immediately try to like take back my power and lift. If I'm not, for some reason, like not feeling my best or something, like I know it's like me, I know it's the thoughts I'm thinking, and I try to do everything in my power to improve that personally, you know what I mean? And it's all yourself. Like I make myself wake up early, I make myself go to bed like early, I'm the one who takes myself to work out every day, I'm the one who makes myself meditate every day, I'm the one who cooks myself healthy food every day. So it's just like also funny lightly when people say like, oh, you're so high maintenance, whatever, but it's like, I'm not. High maintenance implies that like someone else is doing everything for you, and you're just like sitting there like, I don't know, like painting your nails. Like I'm the one who, it takes like a lot of self-discipline to do everything for yourself, like in the sense of like taking yourself to the gym. Anyone who goes to the gym every day, that's like so huge. Like that's the self-discipline that takes to meditate every single day, to make healthy choices for yourself every day, to go get groceries that are healthy for you, to get all your work done. Like that's all yourself. To get all my work done so that I can go do things that I want to do. Like, yes, I do like getting like a blowout, okay? So like I'm gonna work hard so I can go do that every week. You know what I mean? I'm not nothing's being just like, I'm not just like chilling, and you know what I mean? I don't know. So it's just like funny because it's once those people, like a lot of you, 99.99% of you who understand like manifestation, understand that it's all in your power, don't get triggered when someone else is in their power, because like they understand that everyone has that. And the people who do get triggered when someone else is doing like X, Y, and Z, and it may look quote unquote easy, that's when you don't understand. Did I put in the right address? Like, where am I going? Yeah, it is. Those who, I don't know why I went on this whole tangent, but I guess it just like came to me. But and like as soon as you can quickly understand, and I'm not trying to be like rude to anyone who, I'm never trying to come off and like attack any commenters. I'm just trying to truly explain my point of view. And if you don't like agree with me, you don't have to watch ever, like, you know. And so once you understand that it is all in your power to slowly shift like your thinking and shift your beliefs, because beliefs are just thoughts you think every day, you'll truly see a really big difference in your life. And I know it maybe feel weird at first to have a completely different belief, considering like you probably had a belief, your parents maybe told you the belief, you attracted friends who believe this belief, and so in you it's very strongly ingrained, that belief. I completely understand. A lot of people call them subconscious, like limiting beliefs or limiting subconscious beliefs. It's like things that you just like believe deep down that you don't even think about, because you just like think of it as true, and that's what like, so you're manifesting the same thing over and over and over in your life, and you can't even understand how someone else is manifesting something different. And those are the beliefs that are obviously more, I don't say more difficult to change because it's like affirming that it's difficult, but those are the beliefs that you need to change, basically. I can go more into that, of course, and of course I'm still gonna do like that spiritual segment of the day, so I guess maybe that was my spiritual segment of the day, because I kind of just like went into subconscious limiting beliefs and how to like reframe your thinking. And I will still do a question of the day. However, I'm putting up my vlog later this evening because this morning, I don't know, I think I told you guys when I was vlogging in the mirror that for some reason my body's been craving Pilates so much more. Like my like gut instinct immediately, like when I think about going to Equinox sometimes just to do like Stairmaster weights, it's just like I don't want to do it. But then as soon as I think of Pilates, like I'm like excited and like I want to go. And like I said, it's just, so I've been going to Pilates, and I'm going to go like tomorrow as well. I think I'm going to start doing Pilates like 4 times a week or 5 times a week, honestly. And then Equinox the other days. I don't know, like you're required to do like a monthly membership from Equinox, so otherwise I would just turn off 1 month or something, you know what I mean? And then go back to doing it. But I don't know, I'll still go. They do have other really good classes, and I really do love Best Butt Ever. I think it's an amazing workout. Honestly, like the yoga, I've never taken yoga at the Beverly Hills location, so I can't speak for the yoga, but I probably should test out the yoga there too. But I don't like the Pilates there because they don't have Pilates classes. They only have one-on-one, and one-on-one is like, I don't like the reformer they're using. It's like the wooden one, and it's like $100 per 1 session, and it's just like Pilates I don't think should ever be $100 per 1 session, even if you're training with like someone, maybe like literally the top person in all of California, at like a really nice studio with not the wooden reformers, then maybe. But I don't know, I just think that's like, you know. So I don't know, I've been liking Pilates a lot more. I don't know if anyone else who goes to the gym and maybe does lots of workout classes ever feels like the same way, like they get really into something. Like if you guys know me, I was so into cycling, spinning. I went like every single day for 2 years straight. I would do 3 classes in a row sometimes, like literally for like, they're all 45 minutes, so that's crazy. I can't believe I did that. So I was super into that for like 2 years, every day. Like would go. Saturday, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day I'd go. So that was like dedication. Then I got really sick of it, honestly, just because I went so much. And now then I got really into just like doing a workout at Equinox. And then I got really into yoga for a little bit, and I've been really into Pilates, but now I want to do Pilates like every day because I'm not trying to really like lose weight. I love just like toning. I love like, because Pilates will bring in your waistline, like literally, even if you're not, let's say your stomach's not even that flat, Pilates will just even bring in your waistline. Like I'm just saying this from my observations. I've seen people who do it every day who don't even have a flat stomach, which is fine. People get like so touchy about like weight and bodies, and it's just like, people get offended at everything, I swear. Like people like look for something to be offended about, and I feel like I try to navigate the waters and like sometimes say everything super carefully, but I like know my intentions. Like I have no intentions of ever hurting anyone's feelings, saying anything malicious, or ever putting anyone down. So if I say something and someone wants to pick at it and get offended, I don't know what to say, like sorry. But what I'm saying is I've seen people who don't have a flat stomach at all but have a really defined waistline. And so like I think that if you do Pilates also in combination with cardio, like if you're trying to lose weight and tone, I think that's like the most effective thing. Like if you could switch on and off like cardio at the gym one day, or just go running. You don't even need a gym membership. And a lot of apartment buildings have a Stairmaster or a treadmill. I'm not even saying that you need to go pay X amount to join Equinox. I'm not even saying that. I do recommend ClassPass, however, because you can, it's like the first month you get $40 off. I have a link. They give it to everybody, so I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I have it in the description always for you guys. I use ClassPass every single month. I've been using it for years. And you get your first month for $40, and you get like 5 classes or something. Or you get your first month for first month's $20, and you get 5 classes or 4 classes, so you get $5 a class. You could go to like, if you live in LA, you can literally go to like the most luxe Pilates studios for a month for $5 a class. It's ridiculous. And after that, I think it's still a really amazing deal. Like I still book through ClassPass, even if I'm paying extra credits to go to a class. You have to pay more to go to a studio if you're going a lot. It's still cheaper than if you're going to a more expensive studio. It's cheaper than buying the class per class. Anyway, but sometimes that Pilates, like, so even if you're not the most like fit, it just tones your body so much. Like even if you feel like you're kind of like maybe not the most toned or most flat, it'll like lift your butt, it'll tone your butt, it'll bring in your waistline, it'll start to sculpt abs. And then I think that if you do that in combination with just like running, even if you could do the same day, like run to Pilates, I don't know, I just think that Pilates really makes a big difference. And I've seen the biggest difference in my body from Pilates. Like I would cycle for 2 years, and I don't know, do you know, like you an average cycle in that class 14 miles. So like the cardio I was doing was really intense, and I would push myself super hard. Honestly, like I was really good at cycling. I mean, I probably still am if I get back on. I go to this one class with my mom sometimes on Wednesday nights in Manhattan Beach, Equinox. It's called like, it's like a cycling class, but you get divided into teams and they track your bike and how hard you push. It's not like fun, honestly. It's like a super intense challenge. I almost like cried once because I always want to push my body to the max because I just feel like, I don't know, anyone who's into working out wants to see like I want to see how far I can go or like how strong I really am. But I just found with Pilates, like my body's gotten so toned, like it's brought my waist in so much, it's defined my abs so much, and it's like made my butt like so much more like lifted. Like I feel like I squat like every single day if I go to like the gym, and I do like little mat leg workouts. I do like a lot of butt workouts, and I feel like my butt was a really good size before. I don't know, maybe it's what I eat, genetics, combination, I don't even know. I can't really say if it's one thing, but doing Pilates has like really enhanced it, and like it like lifts it, like it just like brings it up. So if like your butt's like here, it just like brings it up. I don't know why am I a spokesperson for Pilates right now? Like I don't understand. Like I'm not even sponsored. Like the creator of Pilates, who's the creator of Pilates? His name's like John Pilates or something. I'm so wrong. His name's definitely not John, but whoever created Pilates, like great stuff. I honestly only like it on a reformer. I don't really think it's as effective on a mat, to be honest. And Equinox's class is like mat Pilates. I just like, that's like nice. It's like a light touch. It's not hard at all. You don't even sweat, honestly. Like maybe a tiny bit, and it's just like meh. Like it's just like if you have an extra hour and you have nothing to do, I guess you could go do mat Pilates. Like if I had to wait for something and I had, for some reason, I had no other possible work I could do mat Pilates, but it's not my choice. But if you do go to Equinox, best bet ever, honestly, good class. You think it's like kind of like overhyped, you're like, okay, and then you go to it and you're like, wow, like it's good. I thought it was gonna be super easy. I didn't even think I would sweat once. Like I had something right after it, because I just thought it would be like a bunch of squats and things like that. I thought I knew I'd sweat, but I didn't think I'd be like dripping. I went to that class, I leave like pouring in sweat, at least the one I go to. The instructor I take, her name is Leah. She's so great. So that's my little spiel. Anyway, lots of chit chat, huh? Oh my gosh, this car. I like LA drivers, you just get so used to driving with psychos, they're just like, I don't know. Anyway, I know that was like a long spiel, but I just wanted to give my personal like tips from my experience with like health and working out and body and manifestation and what I've learned. And I love like listening to other people who like have so many tips and cool things. Like if I see someone doing really well and they're selling something, like I would love to see, I love to hear tips, and I'm always open to new suggestions and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I addressed like a ton of questions. I'm just trying to address the comments that I felt like I wanted to just get out of the way so people didn't think I was just ignoring someone's comments. Also, a few people were messaging me that their Beverly order hasn't shipped out, which if the only reason maybe your Beverly order hasn't shipped out is if you ordered Malibu with it. Malibu got back ordered, but they will be all shipped out within the next few days. So if you order Malibu, Beverly comes with Malibu, that should be why. But once those will be out in the next 3 days, and then we're basically restocked. The current Beverly is almost sold out, but we have an order of a restock on its way. I think right now there's like 10 Beverly left, and then there will be a restock coming in next week. So that's that. All my other stuff stayed pretty my supplements stayed consistent. Just to take one extra B12 for lunch. Oh my gosh, this guy's like a silver, like a mirrored Bentley. It's literally mirrored. I don't know if I can show you. Like, you see that?
Do you come with me?